Lord Captain.
Okay, so yeah, we'll come back to this later. But yeah, we're gonna need the nickel for at least one depth module upgrade, maybe two. But I also need to remember the longer we stay down here, like the more our food and water tick down. Like we can deal with the food, we can whack some of those skeleton fish, but we don't exactly have a ready water source. Oh, there we go. I got space for one more. And yes, 6 should be enough to at least get us started. I assume. Yeah, because we need 3 for the depth upgrade. And I'm pretty sure I saw at least one other recipe asking for 3 more? Might have been 5. Careful. We are still very much pushing it. We could snack on a few gel sacks. We do have that option available to us. Where's that? Nope. No, that is uranite. I confused that for crystalline sulfur, and I was gonna get no. Oh yeah, the crystalline sulfur is all probably in the green brine. That's probably why we're not seeing it, because it's sulfurous. It's not good for you, so you don't want to go swimming in it. Lithium, lithium, lithium. This, yeah. If we can get the prawn suit down here, we're gonna be eating pretty well. And yeah, that one depth module should do it, because like the base depth for prawn is like 900 meters, so probably kick it up to what, 1100 or so. 1300, you think that could be, yeah, because like the last depth upgrade has got to take you like all the way, all about like 1700 meters or something. So yeah, that 1300 would be a good midpoint. Look at that. Look at that though. Hang on. Is there a photo mode? I don't actually remember. Or like a screenshot button. Oh, take a picture. F11. Oh, that's not it. Hey, there we go. Oh, so it's a picture for the PDA. Okay, so I just I briefly put my computer to sleep, or something thereabouts. So everything's fine though. Okay. One more piece of nickel. Come on, you know you want to give it to me. More lithium, more gold. Yeah, or the whatever the equivalent of, yeah, whatever the equivalent for ASUS computers is. Man, okay, yeah, we gotta. Yeah, we gotta go. We gotta go. Although you know what, just because we can. Okay, yeah, 5 and 4. That's not ideal. Yeah, our meters are about halfway down. We need to be getting back. You know, I'm not gonna say we underprepared, but we we stayed here as long as what we brought allowed us. How about that? So now, there we go. Okay, there's our exit beacon. So yeah, so sources of actually, yeah, food and water down here. Not a whole lot. So we are gonna want to bring some renewable sources as we go, like some. Well, we'll bring marble melons on the Cyclops, definitely. I am keeping an eye out for like one more bit of nickel if we can manage it. I know it's asking a lot given everything we've already got from this biome, but you know, don't ask, don't get, right? That oh, is that? There we go. Done and done. Now let's get the hell out of here. No, not Blue Tree. That one. And watch out for Fluffy as we go. Yeah, Ringo's nice and maneuverable, comparatively small too, but you can slip past no problem. The Cyclops, not so surreptitious. Outside planners with one yellow, and then gel set. Oh yeah, we can definitely do that. And actually, yeah, we do have the the creepvine seed clusters. Actually, they're outside our our base, which it's like our own little porch light, which is delightful. Now I just need to find the one hole in the roof, which will let us leave. Yeah, but the issue with gel sacks as a food source, I mean, yeah, they are plentiful down there, but there's just they only restore like 5 and 4. I mean, better than taking damage from having empty meters, but I do think there's probably a more impactful sources that we can work with. Okay, let's head back. We'll make the depth upgrade, and I think there's at least one wreck around here that might be worth stopping at, but I do not remember where that might be. We've hit one. I believe that. Oh, hi, big Fluffy. Are we that close to the void, or is that Fluffy just naturally here? I cannot remember. Anyway. But I think, yeah, we've been made some good progress so far. I would, if possible, like to get that get the Cyclops built. And I believe, yeah, there's the Cyclops upgrade station is actually on the Cyclops itself, which makes sense. Yeah, having to fall back to your main base to do that each time would just be ridiculous. Oh. I was like, have we been here? It actually doesn't look like we have.
Damage to plant life on the seafloor suggests this may be the migration path of a huge, bottom-dwelling life form.
Ooh. Sounds promising.
New blueprint acquired.
You just stay away, you.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I'm just doing some good faith looting. I mean, mostly, my hope is, well, they're going to have to be fragments because we don't actually have room in our inventory for loot. Although we could drop some stuff. Is there actually nothing in here? Really, nothing. I can't even scan that little swivel chair. That's rude. Oh, is that a nuclear reactor? There we go. That's something.
New blueprint acquired.
Nice. Okay. Okay, there's another opening. Our meters are getting a little low, so I don't know how much we can commit to this, but we're gonna give it a shot. Because if they have a warper parked right out front, there's got to be something good in here, yeah? Okay, ooh, PDA. Hello? Did that even do anything? Okay, well we're not gonna find anything there. Alright. Moving swiftly on. I know we picked up a PDA, but it did not do us. Didn't do anything. Didn't even make a sound. What do we got there? Okay, prawn suit. We haven't got that. You can't just cut through. Yeah, it's those kind of doors specifically. The ones that tell you can use the laser cutter on them. Man, is there really not? Is that it? Man, that is a deeply disappointing wreck. Yeah, that's exactly. But we don't generally get tech from PDAs though. We get it from fragments. Did I miss a bit? I might have. Oh, here, hang on. Oh gosh darn it. Here, just drop one of those. Ooh, high in fluids, nice. And yeah, just right. We did get the nuclear reactor tech, so yeah, it was by no means a complete waste of time. It's for a wreck that big, at this depth, I was just hoping for a little more. But again, that's my damage though, not. I'm putting expectations on the game that it doesn't necessarily need. Okay. Ringo. And you know what? Wait, I'm not gonna sweat that one. Let's just go. I would say the main reason I'm a little I'm not mad, just like that ever so mildly annoyed is because I know somewhere out there is the Cyclops, like a thermal engine module, whatever. The thing, basically the thing that's going to make those energy-sucking leeches in the lava biome way less annoying. Still annoying, but much less so. But again, this is not a time for me to get greedy. This is a time to, Well, yeah, I say be happy with the nuclear reactor. We cleared that up, and with the amount of uraninite down there, we could very easily make that, and then we wouldn't have to fuss over the little thermal plant placement, and then all of the little power, the little posts that jump your power from place to place. Excuse me. Now we would have to have a steady supply of uraninite and make the nuclear rods, and then I guess moreover have somewhere to stow them once they go off. But I mean, we can do that. Or maybe we do the intelligent thing and do both, and we get the base load from the thermal plant, or no, we get the base load from the thermal plant, and then we get the extra kick from the nuclear reactor. Of course. Okay, so real quick, patch that up. There we go. Oh, do I want to? No. Okay. No. Well, I was gonna say, do we take out the hardening bit, but not just now. Here. Drink. Their nuclear waste bin. I believe so. I don't know that we have access to it, though. Wait. When did I get an ion battery? Oh! The Sea Glide from the time capsule came with an ion battery. Oh, that's clever. Well done to whoever did that. Okay, pop you two in there. Oh, we gotta put that away. No, we're full there. You didn't say what the states are. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that's the kind of those are the kind of gifties. Actually, I need those. Yeah, those are the kind of time capsules I think they really appreciate. Like they don't let you give just the end game resources. I'm pretty sure, but if you slip them that kind of tech, it'd be very much appreciated, without necessarily ruining the experience for the new player. Okay, real quick. Okay, drop new friend. Okay, and then. Let me get some cuttlefish shots. There we go, nice and close. Nah, maybe not so much. There we go. That's what we like to see. You saw a video a couple days ago where a player left a fish in their time capsule. I guess you can do that. I don't know how helpful that would be, but I guess you can do that. Like, what was it like just like a generic fish, a cuttlefish, or just a? I'm curious what they'd be going for with that. There we go. Now let me take that to the mod station, and we'll see what we need. I think this is the one that takes kyanite. Yep. Okay. Boom. 1,300 meters. Good call, TX. Now, if we could get the jump jet upgrade, but to do that, we would need that crystalline sulfur. A giant shark. Given what I've seen, some people try to put in. What I've seen some people try to put in the time capsules, that wouldn't necessarily surprise me. That'd be awfully rude, though. Just a generic fish held their entire run there. As I said, this is Kevin, take good care of him. Oh, okay, so it was at least heartfelt. Okay. Oh, are you... Ooh, okay. We need to chop you up real quick. Throw a couple taters in there. There we are. So, what do we... Oh, yeah, we can unpin that. Oh, no, not that one. Sorry. Yeah, Cyclops 1. No, we need the Cyclops. No, the prawn. There we go. Got that. There now. Oh, yeah, Destroyer's not NAS anymore. I think, if that's how that works. But yeah, TX, thank you so much for the gifty to Destroyer. Let's hope they'll be spared whatever Twitch decides to throw their way. Oh, and thank you for the follow, Destroyer. The classic sub then follow combo. You'll love to see it. Appreciate that, Destroyer. Hope you're having a lovely weekend as well. Okay, so we made the prawn suit. Plus, we got the prawn depth upgrade. Let's make ourselves a heckin' Cyclops. So we have our lube. I have 3 plasteel ingot. Need 3 lead. We got that and then some. We'll go to the shame closet. Boot, boot, boot. And 3 enameled glass. Boot, boot, boot. And then just need a advanced wiring kit, which requires a regular wiring kit, a couple gold, and what else? Oh, we got the reactor rod recipe. 3 uranite crystals, lead, titanium, and glass. That's a lot. Oh, and a computer chip. Computer chip, I need 2 coral, another gold, and copper wire. Riley, come on, man. Don't do this. Couple of those, and then a couple copper for copper wire. 1 and 2. Awesome. Ah, yeah, okay, there we go. Copper wire, check. Computer chip, check. Wiring kit, check. And an advanced wiring kit. Bubble. Now, seemingly every time I made my first attempt at making the Cyclops, inevitably the mobile vehicle bay it says, oh, the water's too shallow, and it's at least like 10-15 minutes of trying to figure out, okay, well, where can I build the damn thing? This time, I am almost certain we can first try it. Vast industrial use submarine, which is to say, doesn't come with weapons.
Be advised, the Cyclops is designed to be operated by a 3-person crew. Only experienced helmspeople should attempt to pilot this vehicle solo.
Yes, yes! And yeah, plenty of leeway. Ooh. I'm just remembering. Oh yeah, 'cause I remember seeing a mod like the next there's a disassembler mod, so you can you can use the habitat builder to deconstruct as well as build. But we're not playing with any mods, so I don't have that. I was like, oh, I can just disassemble the lockers and then reassemble them on the Cyclops. But no, we cannot do that. Let's see. There we go. Cyclops engine efficiency module. Definitely take that. Oh yeah. Didn't I have a purple tablet? We got one. Yeah, let me make another. Can't remember. How do we... How do? Oh, 1 ion cube and 2 diamonds. Ugh. Well, good thing we loaded up on those. Anyone else questioning why the Aurora has so many specialized aquatic exploration tools and blueprints? Oh, yeah, I think you have to dip into the lore, but basically, Altera was going to basically turn 4546B into like you treat the planet like you do in Satisfactory. You know, strip it for resources. You know, all the usual corpo nonsense. So it was for mining and using resources to set up a permanent human presence. Of course, someone had another idea. Like the imagery are called baritones. Oh, thank you, I appreciate that. Okay, alright, let me go... Where... Oh, there it is. I parked that way up. Good grief. Also, Beacons. I need to make. Yeah, we'll make the. Yeah, we'll make those yellow. We'll make the vehicles yellow, so they're easier to see. And they. Oh yeah, yeah. The.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Yeah. For the. Yeah, ion cubes for the phase gates. That's probably the main use for those. Now, is it? Oh no, I think it's back here. Yeah, here's where the upgrades go. I mean, it's 6 of them. There you go. Now, the engine is 300% efficient. 300% of what? Okay, now usually what I do, I'll put like lockers here and here, or maybe yeah, because lockers there, and then in here I'll put a grow bed here, maybe a grow bed there. Oh, here we go. Upgrade fabricator, Mark 1. Don't we have that? The engine efficiency we got. We can make the shield generator. That's not a bad idea. I'm not big on sonar. The docking bay repair. That's actually pretty useful. Can't make that because we don't have crystal and sulfur, and I never use the decoys. Yeah. The Cyclops voice is it definitely stands out. Okay, empty. Yeah, no freebies there. So I need 3 rubies. Well, we obviously have those.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, one of those. Couple of those. The plasteel ingot. So we're gonna need 2 of those. Copper wire. So 2 of those. Oh, do I have our spare repair tool? I'm gonna pop that out. Drop that back. And then there we go. Unless I'm wrong, it should still take that. So you need, what is polyaniline? Gold and hydrochloric acid, which takes 3 deep shrooms and salt. Easy. No, those are acid shrooms. Boop, boop, boop. And then we... Okay, put the spores back in. There we go. Give and take, give and take. Okay, hydrochloric acid. Oh, need the gold. Okay, back to the shame locker. There you go. Yeah, bit by bit, we were finding more use for our gold. Okay, polyaniline. Titanium. Do we have 10? We do not. We have 8. Okay. And I didn't leave any spare plasteel ingots, did I? I sure didn't. Boo. Okay, and then for the shield, we're gonna need wiring kit, copper wire, couple table coral, and gold. Not that I have the recipe committed to memory, we've just made it recently. Oh, need one more gold. Oh no. Okay. All right, so let's pop on to, pop onto the Cyclops. We'll make those, get them on there. Yeah, they'll go deal with the rest. I should hop on and loot for you to be able to fill it. Well, that's very kind of you, TX. Thank you. But as ever, part of the fun is watching the streamer suffer. Okay, there we go. Unpin, unpin. There we go. Yeah, so we have an efficient engine, we have shields, and we can repair whatever parts in there. There has to be a multiplayer. I would be surprised if someone hasn't tried it, but seems like that'd be difficult to pull off. Someone did make a multiplayer mod for the Long Dark, so I guess it can be done. I assume.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, yeah. So we'll do some quick loot and scoot, and get the titanium. Wait, what? Hang on. Reinforced diesuit, reinforced. Oh, we might have got balked by the sea moth. Okay. Oh no, with the bio. Okay, I would say what the we shouldn't be having this problem. No, we're not. It is. Yeah, it's the usual. So no, everything's just fine. Oh, there has been one. Not sure if it still works. Ah, I see. Okay. Oh, these are the doors that keep closing for some reason. Not sure what force it is that keeps doing that, but yeah, that's. I would say I would be. The wreck is just like within. I can see my house from there. Surely, we've looted it. And the answer is yes, we have. But please, still don't call me Shirley. Okie dokie. Moving swiftly on. There we go. Yeah, these... My hope was to find more... Yeah, not these outcroppings, but the... Yeah, more of the scrap. And yeah, once we actually take the prawn out for a spin, we're not gonna lack for copper, because there's two of those big copper nodes like right by the base. There we go. That's what we want. So in terms of like prep work for going deep, what else is there? We've made all the vehicles. We've even got a couple of the depth upgrades, because we basically pushed the sea moth to its limits. What else? Oh yeah, we should gather up a bunch of titanium for, well, one for the plasteel ingot, and then also for, if we're going to make a forward operating base down there. And that seems like a very smart thing to do, because we don't want to have to double back from, however many 1,000 feet down, 1,000 meters down, excuse me. We don't. This is an international operation here. We're not using imperial units. We actually have a fair number of spare batteries back at base. We can take them. I should make some extra power cells, though. Because we will... Yeah, unless and until we get that thermal module, we are going to have to be swapping out... Now, TX, I have a vague memory that there was some issue with like putting a power cell charger on the Cyclops. Like it wouldn't. I don't know if there was an issue with that, or if that was just considered like, oh, hang on, we can't. Heck. Well, here, keep your tooth, boyos. Or maybe it was just a matter of that basically not being particularly efficient, because you're using your batteries to charge your power cells. Raises power cells to charge other batteries. Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking. And again, the workaround there would be that thermal module, because then you'd be drawing energy from the heat around you, and then you wouldn't necessarily be drawing everything from the batteries. But then we gotta find the damn thing. Which makes me wonder, honestly,
Welcome aboard, Captain.
if we shouldn't actually make a scanner room. or some small bases on the route that can charge power cells. Oh yeah, and that's another argument for a forward operating base. Keeping the reactors of the Cyclops? I don't believe so. Yeah, I think you can't put like the bioreactor. I think you gotta. You are kind of limited on what you can put in there. There we go. Put all those back. And we need 3 of those. There we go. Yeah. It's like the bioreactor basically takes up like the entire center of a room.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
I'm pretty sure the nuclear reactor is a similar size. I'm gonna make the depth module. And then what does the depth module Mark II take? That'll be from the mod station. Ooh, 3 nickel ore, which we have, and another plasteel ingot. You know what? Let's do it. We've got everything we need. We just get that out of the way now. We can't just drop down. If you had a single ion power cell, it would give so much more. Really? Okay. Well, I do have several ion cubes. Maybe we can make some of those. Okay, so we got that. Where did I put the... There we go. Nickel. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And a couple for the plasteel ingot. I've been to the power station. Oh, the alien power station. Remind me, what depth is that? We went to the is it the thermal plant? No, we have not been to I'm pretty sure the thermal plant is. Oh, it's in the. I think that's down where the actual. Yeah, the active volcanoes are. Yeah, we've not been down there. We just poked our head into the lava biome like very quick like. Riley, come on, man. Thank you. Then you don't have the ion battery tech. I can check. You're probably right. Yeah, we can make battery and power cell. We cannot make the. Yeah. Oh yeah. We were gifted the. Was it the ion battery? Okay. We can make that later then, because we are headed that way. I'm pretty sure. Oh, I need to charge that. There we go. Yeah, 'cause I think that's a story station, so we are obliged to head that way. There we are. And yeah, for the final one, we are going to need kyanite, which is going to be beyond us for a little while. Let's see. So the prawn is rated to 1,300 meters. Actually, so what is the Cyclops? Oh, 500. Okay. Well, that's that's not an option. Pop this bad boy in there. Oh, so that's 1,300 as well. Okay, so that must have been 900 at the Mark 1. Okay. 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 And there's so much we could be doing. Like, how much of it is actually necessary? Okay, if I was to build a scanner room, what would that take? We would need table coral, gold, copper, 5 titanium. I think we can actually do most of that. Oh, hang on. I need another repair tool. There we go. Okay, gold. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. And I need my habitat builder. Now, oh yeah, I should also grab a little more titanium and lithium, and we can make some reinforcements. Eh, 3. Basically, these give like 3. Yeah, like the foundation and the bulkhead are the easy ones, but they don't give a whole lot. Whereas this, yeah, it gives us 7. And suddenly we don't have enough titanium. There we go. Now, where am I going to put it? Can't build off of here because all of the yeah, there's stuff on all the walls. So it's probably going to have to be. Oh no, we got the upgrade console there. Don't want that. How about over here? No, scanner room. There we go. Okay. Can I get a top-down look at it? There we are. And then, do not fuss with me. I'm busy making magic. Is that gonna go central? Not really. I don't do it there. Lovely. Now, up.
Hey, human sacrifice, dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria.
Okay. So we want the HUD. We do want the HUD. And then we want range. Speed, not so much, but range we do. You know, thank you for that, TX. Yeah. And, I know, I'm getting distracted. Repeatedly. And flagrantly. But, you know, this is me we're talking about here. Where did my magnetite go? There we go. Okay. Yeah, just give me all the magnetite. And yeah, all the copper. And we need a computer chip. Which table coral, gold, and copper wire. Okay. Yeah, it's just there's just always more to do. There we go. Make the computer chip. Very nice. And now we make the rest of the upgrades in here. Nope. Like the fabricator. There we go. As for me. And then we make 4 of these. Because there's 4 spots. It can be boring if there's not more. Yeah. But again, it's like, what are you pushing? Are you trying to, get done in a rapid pace? Do you not mind? Do you want to build a whole fleet of submarines? And as I say, as an open world game, you have the option to just faff them out and then just play as fast or slow as you like. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Now we have maximum range. Now I just need to tell it to do something. Let's see. Wreck, Uranite, Stalker Teeth. Look for reefbacks. That's interesting. Blood oil, we're good. Data boxes. Ooh, we can actually search for. We don't have to. Yeah, we can search for data boxes rather than wrecks. I like. Okay, I'll let that do its thing. It's gonna be even more drain on our power, but we can manage that. Obviously, well, you're not entirely wrong. There we go. Okay, so maybe this is the way we get our the thermal. Well, yeah, I'm assuming the thermal plant upgrade is, or the thermal chip thing, whatever. The thing for the Cyclops is somewhere hereabouts.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, so there is a data box in there. I mean, that's not surprising, but... No, we've been through this, right? Yeah, multiple times. Did I actually missed a data box. Huh. Well, I am annoyed with myself. Let's see if we can remedy that. Oh, look. It's right there. Oh my god, it was here the whole time. Cyclops Thermal Reactor Module. Whee!
New blueprint acquired.
Good job, me. Woo! Alright, well, we know there's at least one more out there. Let's go check on that. Well, you know what they say, streamers don't look up. Okay, so that is lovely and delightful to see. We've got a couple over here. Yeah, so now navigating the depths with our... Hey, that just fucking popped out of nowhere. Okay, data box is in. This is why we made this upgrade for jerks just like these. We're gonna get in there, just gotta figure out how. Hey, Andrea, good to see you. How's your weekend going? Also, Andrea, I should say that this very afternoon, I went and saw Final Destination Bloodlines. Somewhere in here. But how are we meant to get in there? I'm still working on that. Okay, maybe we gotta go in the front door. There you go. Have fun with that, boyo. Okay, this is a very rough neighborhood. Okay, Andrea, I know you're big on it, big on the film. What I will say, I liked it. I don't know that I loved it, but again, also that might be a me thing because I might not be like the target audience for Final Destination. I am, because after I saw it, I went and listened to Alex's Fact Flash about it, and I think she and her guest, whose name I'm shamefully forgetting, one of the first things they went into is like, oh, the kills. The kills were so creative, and like that doesn't do a whole lot for me, I gotta say. Also, hey, 355, welcome in. See, this is why. This is why. Now, I will say, I think like the phrasing I kind of came up with is I liked everything, except like the stuff I was supposed to, like, where if we're supposed to like be all into like the kills and the whatnot, that just kind of was eh. But I would say like the way they handled Tony Todd, every bit as loving and respectful as you said it would be. And like apparently like he ad-libbed the final line of that scene, which was just delightful. And yes, I might not be like the target, but I think it was good, and I appreciate the okay, where are we? Okay, I got to get down there. I don't know how. But now I will say, the only Final Fantasy, God, here I go again. The only Final Destination films in my collection, like that I've seen. I think I've seen like one and like bits of two. So I don't have a whole. Ooh, thank you. I don't have the whole series to go off of, but is that? Wait, take item? Oh, okay. Weird. Okay, that's not actually where we ended up. That's odd. All right. It's a little trickier than I thought. Anyway, Ringo, where? There you are. But yeah, I was a little, because what I do know, it just seemed like the rules of dealing with death, they seem like they kind of change movie to movie. It's like correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't there a thing where, like, if you create, like, death can be thwarted if you create new life or something like that? Maybe that just didn't carry over. Hang on. Oh yeah, TX, what was that about a super zap? Here, can we hold and charge? Oh, we can! Ooh! Oh, this just got way more fun. We might need to make the neighborhood safe for looting first, but ooh. But yeah, the rules. Oh, and the other thing, this occurred to me because I have several friends who have septum piercings, and after a couple scenes, I have fears for them. Oh, interesting. That one did not die. So yeah, I may have to dissuade a couple people I know from watching the latest Final Destination movie. or not. Maybe I'll just give them fair warning and say, hey, by the way, if you choose to watch it, you might find certain scenes rather traumatizing. Takes 1 super and 2 small ones. Okay, good to know. Okay, now we're not having much luck here. I think Alex said like she and her guys like they liked all the characters. I guess I can see that. I guess I never got like too attached to them. Although I will say like as an ensemble, I think they all work together pretty well. Who was the brother, like the piercing brother? Actually, I actually found him. I quite liked it. I mean, he was a jerk. Don't get me wrong, but you know, a jerk in the service of family. I don't mind that so much. And like he really did look after the brother with the nut allergy. Quite a bit. Yeah, like the tattoo guy with the septum piercing who had the false death before the real one. Yeah, we'll just recharge our battery while I patch together Ringo. You found that quite funny? As first with a nut allergy, all the nut allergy. Yeah, and the the nut check gag, which was kind of yeah, that was very believable between a very brotherly thing to do. Richard Harmony thing? Could be. Honestly, I did not recognize a single name in there, and that's not a dunk. It's just a lot of names with which I was unfamiliar, but they all did very well.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yeah, see the rules. Yeah, I don't. Now, I wonder because I think I'll tell you what I did. I watched the movie and then I listened to the Fact Flash and then I downloaded the Faculty of Horror's the Final Destination episode. That was from like 2022. And that might have been like from before, because I know there was. Is this the 5th one or the 6th one? It's like from what I read and what I saw, like the 4th, the 4th movie in the series is generally considered very disposable, but like 1, 2, 3 and Bloodlines is apparently like the new canon order. Now I don't know if I need to go and look through all of them, like to better appreciate what was on offer. Because I think for me, the kills were not superfluous. That's too strong a term, but like what I liked was like everything leading up to the kills. Maybe it's kind of like a Hitchcockian take, but I like the sense of dread. Cause the filmmakers they made it clear, death is moving, something's gonna happen, but with the whole Rube Goldberg device thing. Like, things took time to happen, so you had time for the dread and the suspense to build. That I really appreciate. Am I getting in there? I am not getting in there. And I know people talk about the kills, and that's fine. But I think everything leading up to the kills was the bit I liked. And I know, and that probably makes me weird and not meeting a Final Destination movie where it is. And I'll wear that. But at the same time, I do, as I say, I appreciate like the setup and like the sense of creeping dread. So I can't remember if you've said, Andrea, and you correct me if you have, but like, what did you think of the ending? Because we got the one fake out. You know, what was apparently like what was going to be the mega happy ending. But then the film said, no, we're not that kind of film. Okay, where the heck are these things? Yeah, see, they're right over there, but we're here at an exit. Oh. How? Oh, okay. Maybe I gotta go in somewhere else. But where? Yeah, they're in this wreck somewhere. The top, maybe? No. But anyway, yeah. So, yeah, good time. Glad I went. Weirdly, maybe this is a Hong Kong thing, but there was only like there were 0 commercials and 2 previews. One for like a local movie that was some jingoistic nonsense, and then one for it was called Bring Her Back, which like another creepy kid movie, which I don't dislike, but it's gonna have to do a bit of work to sell me, because I don't, I honestly the trailer, as a good trailer should, it did not give the whole game away, unlike many modern movie trailers. Man, I don't... Am I missing something, like, really obvious? Here, let me... see if you can take a different angle on this. Oh, hang on. Is this a thing? Where are the... over there? No, this all looks very familiar. Like, unless there's some, maybe I'm missing some duct work. Or some other opening. Yeah, it's telling me there's data boxes in here, but I'll be damned if I can get to them. All right. Well, I don't think we don't want to spend like the whole rest of the day looking for those, because we got the one thing that we were truly after, and that was the thermal module for the Cyclops. Hello, game. I have not. Don't trap me, bro. There we go. All right. Well, yeah, I think we're gonna have to. We'll call that. But still, that is a successful use of our new scanner room, which, when the time comes, we can just break down and take with us to the future forward operating base. And if nothing else, we also learned the power of the super zap. Which I'm sure will come in handy in the future. Maybe in the not too distant future. Just bring that up here. It should charge on its own. There we go.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, and we can go ahead and turn that off so we don't drain even more of our battery. So anything else we want to search? Oh, that is a very specific search. Ooh, a heat area, interesting. No, but good to remember. Yeah, we're good there. Okay, yeah, I'm happy to leave that. Oh, how's our second? Oh, our friendos have friendos. Oh, buddies. Look at them. I'd love to be have one of the interaction commands to help them like pose for a picture. But that would be asking a lot. Oh, dang it. Mildly photobombed by a Reginald there, but that's all right. There we go. Hey, good job, Riley. Only took you 2 swings to hit an inanimate object. Okay, yeah, so the Cyclops thermal thingamawhat's it? Requires kyanite. Gosh darn it. Well, fortunately, we can make it on the Cyclops. So before we go, we should make a couple polyaniline in a wire kit. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna long-term pin that. Am I? No. We'll remember that. Okay, so for our to-do list for today. We made the prawn suit. We made the Cyclops. We made the depth upgrades for both, so now they can both go down to 1,300 meters. We got thermal module. If I will let's put some storage. Oh, we can do that now. Let's do it. And we'll put that on the prawn. There we go. All right. We can't leave that unchristened. So, let's see. We'll start with the. See, what is going to be highly visible? Especially in the unfriendly biomes. Ooh, I like the orange. And we get some complementary colors going. We'll do nice green name. The interior can also be orange. There we go. And we'll give it a nice green stripe. And your name shall be, I don't know, cocktail. For a prawn cocktail, don't you know? There, I think that's suitably garish.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Now, we're going to take this out for a quick test drive. I was going to drill that copper, and then we sailed right past it. Oh, come on. Come on. Get up. Get up. You can do it. There you go, buddy. Nice, and the things go automatically into storage. Now, is it RNG how many we get, or is there a set amount? I can never tell. Oh, it's not in. All right, it's not in my inventory. It's in the prawns inventory. Okay, nice 12. That'll do. That'll do nicely. Now, how difficult it will be to get you back in there? Let's find out. Okay, not terribly difficult. Good. Okay. Is that... Okay, yeah, it's the filtration machine that's... Yeah, it's shooting through a lot of power. Haven't touched the bioreactor yet, that's good. Okay. So yeah, I think our to-do list for the day, we got the prawn, we got the cyclops, we got the depth modules, we got the thermal whatever. We made a scanner room, which wasn't on the list, but it was a nice addition. Yeah, we got a we got a time capsule, which looked underwhelming. Yeah, one of the time capsules we got, it was only it was a sea glide, which I thought, well, that's kind of crappy, but it wasn't until I went and checked that the sea glide actually had an ion battery in it. In which we don't have access to those yet, so that was actually kind of huge. Okay, no, I want, yeah, let's make a couple power cells just in case. We're gonna need how many? Let's say 3. Yes, just give me that. And that. We're not going to use that one. Okay, so we need 2 more batteries. 1, 2. And then 3 silicon rubber, so 3. Oh, actually, no, 2. 2 seed clusters. Let's take 1 from you, and 1 from you. There we go. There you go. So we will be able to run on half power if, for whatever reason, the things go bad down below. We'll have the extra. Actually, why even? Let's just grab them and then put them on the craft. Oh, ooh. Actually, yeah. I'm gonna take. Yeah, we'll take the habitat builder. I might just put that on there for future use. We're gonna need a mess of titanium because we're gonna make a fabricator. Let's see. We're gonna need a fabricator. We're gonna need some grow beds. That. Did I go past it? No. Okay. Yeah, we'll make beacons as we go. That's fine. The mod station we can just make it. Oh no, we can't. I said we can disassemble. No, we can't actually disassemble it. Okay, there. Okay, a gold and a coral sample. Here, that. I want that. All the quartz and titanium. Yeah, you know what? I will. It's not ideal, but we can work with those. Okay. We bring gold. Actually, we're going to need a couple more of those because we're going to make a wiring kit. our last table coral sample. Little disconcerting. Okay, we're going to need some silver. Actually, multiple silver for a wiring kit. Are we out of silver? We are out of silver. Okay, well, this is going to be interesting. Okay, do I have fiber mesh? I do not. Okay, let's see, habitat builder, put that there. Oh, we can put the purple tablet away for now. Okay, we can make the battery charger and the fabricator. That'll be a good start. Because if this is going to be our home away from home, we need to have ready access to food, water, med kits for healing, and eventually...
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Yeah, eventually we're going to need kind of like a reliable internal source of power. That'll be the thermal module, but we'll get there. For now, let's see, interior modules. There we go. Make that battery charger. Oh, yeah, let me do this now. It's going to be at least 4 titanium. Is 1 grow bed going to be enough? Yeah, because what we have now is doing the trick. What would we want? Marble melons, of course. Do we go out of our way to go get some bulbo, or do we just go with the marble melons? I think we just go with the marble melons. Like the lantern fruit is good for food, but not necessarily for water. See, where am I putting it? I'm gonna put this right about there. Okay, there we go. Unpin and unpin. Oh yeah, I don't know if I need to turn off the lights or if the or because I don't think leaving the lights on the sea moth drains the battery. Would it do so for the Cyclops? I don't know. I even kept the power cells on me. Well, bother.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay. Well, we can't make the power cell charger because we don't have the silver. We can make the... We can make the medkit generator. There we go. Let's see. Computer chip. We need copper wire, but we also need table coral, which I believe we no longer have. Now, I do know I saw some in the down the Lost River, but I don't really want to go that far.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
They do... The exterior lights do, but not the interior ones. Huh. Did not know that. Oh, wait. Can I scan for table coral? It'd probably be worth checking. We cannot. Ah, well, it was worth a shot. All right, whee! That's all right. I have a pretty solid notion of where we can find some. Yeah, so we'll just run back to starting base. Load up on some of that. If I see any sandstone outcroppings, I might go ahead and help myself to them. Get some of that silver we're short on. Okay. Gold is not silver. I hate to break it to you, game, but not what we're after. But all right. Moving on. There we go. Yes, more like that. Hey, let's go get our table coral, then we'll work our way back. How much do we need? Maybe not that many. How much space do we have? Not that much. Okay. Let's get, well, we need at least 2 more silver to make the the med kit generator. So 3 question mark? Okay, there's some right there. Is there anything we can try? Oh, here, just, yeah, drink that. There we go. Okay, so. One more? Yeah, one more, because they seem to be ones in 2s. There we go. No, hang on. There. Now, yeah, so sandstone only. Nope, lead. We're gonna leave that alone. Although, oh wait, game. Stop. Okay, I'm gonna save real quick. The game is hiccuping significantly. I am slightly afeared. Or yeah, we really don't need to do this because I got myself a scanner room, and we can search for sandstone outcroppings. And if I'm gonna go to the trouble of making the tech, let's use the tech. Because we're not gonna get the resources back, right? Because yeah, this will probably be using the scanner room to find the materials we want for, like, for building out the Cyclops and then having a ready base in the lower depths. Once we find the materials we need, we can just. I forgot we can't. Oh wait, no. We can disassemble the scan room because, unlike, say, the modification station, it's a room. It's not a module. Aha! Okay, so all that talk of disassembling, turns out I was not just talking nonsense. We can do it. There. I want to hit those. Okay. Okay, real quick, I'm going to do what I should have been doing. Dropping off the power cells.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Yeah, you three just hang out there for now. We'll get back to you. Alright, yeah, well, those fish in particular, like the little bitey boys, make it, far more treacherous to move around than it should be. There we go, and you are... Oop, nope. Okay, need to charge that back up. Okay, we'll tune this to sandstone chunks. There we go. Why not park it closer? Lazy. I am lazy and inefficient. I wish there was more to it than that, but really there's not. Okay. Computer chip. Oh, we can actually make the thing. And we got to make another one for that. All right. But we need more silver. So where do we? Oh yes. I'm gonna hit a couple marble melons. If we can. Thank you. We can hit another one. That's okay. Thank you, Riley. We'll take those and we'll get those growing as well. So by the time we need the Cyclops, we'll have a mobile food source. go. So half full, and then when the next crop comes in, we'll whack some more there. Okay, and then you, medical kit fabricator, every 30 minutes, like clockwork. There we go. Go ahead and unpin that. So we just need more, more silver. Oh, right. Bit. There we go. We need, 2 silver at minimum. More would be great. Let's do quick sweep. See how much silver we can get. We can make that power cell charger. Very good. And then, then we might call it a night because it is.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
It is 10 after 1. Thankfully, this is not one of my one-day weekends. That'll be next weekend. But I would still like to go to sleep at some point. Did I go past that? All right, we'll backtrack here real quick. Okay. I mean, I'll take a little gold, but it's silver we're after, obviously. No, not lead. Drop the lead. Where's the lead? Drop the lead. Gosh dang it. There we go. Yeah, it turns out there's just sandstone chunks all over the place. We've just been ignoring them because, reasons. Gosh. Just... Why? Why all the lead? I mean, I know radiation is scary to some people, but we got it covered. Okay, what do we got? 4, 5, 6 silver. That's probably okay for now. We should probably head back and turn off the scanner so it doesn't obliterate our power. Oh, really? Oh, really? Would you like to see what I do to Bitey boys? Would you? Maybe next time we'll keep our teeth to ourselves. Jerk face. Anyway.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, I just need to make a computer chip for which we need copper wire. 1, 2. There we go. So, pop that silver in there. I'll grab a couple rubies. 1, 2. Oh right. Let me turn off that because our power's down to about half. We haven't had that in a while. There we go. And that is, yeah, we could use a little top up. There we go. God, this will never not be embarrassing. Thank you. Okay, so you get 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll take all that up to the Cyclops. And we'll plant. We'll put the power cell charger. I'll probably put that in the actual engine room. Well, I say they won't have far to go. It's not easy to cross from one side to the other. You got to go all the way to the back and then take these stairs. Put those in there. That'll help. Then, where am I? Yeah, you know what? I'll put it right. Yeah, there's 3 on each side, so it doesn't matter that much. Now I know. Actually no. This that actually won't work. We can't get through. Whoops. Okie dokie. Well, guess you're going out here. Well, it'll make it easier to get from side to side at least. Okay. See any other? Yeah. So yeah, polyaniline. I'm gonna mark that. Let's make the polyaniline and the wiring kit. And then obviously the kyanite's gonna have to wait. I think with 1,300 meters we can probably do it. I don't remember exactly the depth it spawns, but that's probably all right. Oh yes, and let me unpin that. There we go. Or I mean, what do we? What's polyaniline? Polyaniline is gold hydrochloric acid. So I need 2 gold, 6 deep shrooms, and 2 salt deposits. Okay. I think we can do that. Okay, salt, 1, 2. Gold, 1, 2. And then we need 2 of them, so 6 deep shrooms. Do I have 6? We do. Just about. Okay. 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. We'll hit that one. And hit that one. Now put the spores back in. There we are. Excellent. And then just 2 more silver ore, and then the thermal thingamabob. The thermal reactor module will be 2/3 there. We'll figure that out eventually. Okay, and then let me go ahead and we'll unpin. It's not lording it over. I'll just make I should make a physical note on actual, like, with on paper with pen, because I'm old school like that. Telling me the
Captain,
the first
all systems online.
the first 4 pieces of kyanite that we get our hands on are spoken for. All right, power's recovering. Put another lantern for it in there. Actually, let me go. Let me tend to our meters before we put this one to bed. That'll do. Nice. Okay, we'll go and drop a save, and then we'll call it there because it is almost 1:30 in the morning. But man, that was pretty productive. We eliminated the to-do list and then some. And I think next stream, it's time to go deep. We'll head down. We'll go to the Lost River. We'll take the Cyclops and we'll take Cocktail. We'll have to name the Cyclops, so go think on that between now and then. And we'll set up our forward operating base, and we'll enter the lava biome, and well, whatever happens down there remains to be seen. I'm sure it'll be nice and definitely not stressful. Anyway, we're gonna leave it there. Thank you, folks, for hanging out. Thank you to Zyru for the raid, and thank you to TX for the gifty to Destroyer. And thank you to Destroyer as well for the follow. Yeah, thank you, chatties. Thank you, lurkers. Thank you, Andrea, Destroyer, TX. 355. Yeah, appreciate y'all. Yeah, we will be back tomorrow. More of this, of course. But before we sign out, let me line up a raid. We can go pass the love on to someone else. Let's see. We got Bash doing his interloper old patch run. lot of people playing Elder Scrolls Oblivion, unsurprisingly. Or, yeah, like Maddie is having her 1,500 follower celebration. Wow, good for her. Yeah, let's go raid her. She's playing Stranded Deep, so it is thematically on point with what we're doing. Yeah, so we're gonna go raid Maddie Lion. You know, she's part of the Long Dark community. She plays a whole lot of other games too. So if you can't play, stick around for the raid. Show Maddie some love. You know, congratulate her on 1,500 followers. And as I say, tomorrow we'll be back with more. So thanks to everyone for hanging out. We'll see you next time, and bye for now.